Okay, Robert C. in Maryland. This is your DX959. I got your L3S3B installed. Okay, already went through and did all the LESCOM mods. Now you had asked about the 10.7 filter. Because you did the hi-fi mod, we can't narrow the 10.7 filter. It has to stay like it is. Okay, see all these parts around here with the red on them? Those were parts that were changed out for the hi-fi mod. And there's the input voltage buffer filter. It's a 3300 microfarad, 25 volt. Same thing with the voltage regulator buffer filter, 3300, 25 volt. Okay. Got rid of the green striped germanium diodes and replaced all of them with the Schottkys. And yes, folks, it does take 6. There's 4 right there and 2 right there, because you want to do the noise blanker as well. Otherwise, the noise blanker won't be as fast as your receiver, and so it'll miss pulses. All right. We upgraded you to the 192 model, so you have 192 channels. That's where the radio starts. It's cold now, so it'll change. It'll drop back down to 5 here in a minute. That's the lowest channel. Here, let me roll the radio over. There's the lowest channel there. There's the highest channel. Okay. So that should get him the coverages that you were asking about. But right there's where it starts. Okay. Got the 10-turn clarifier in it. So only thing left to do is put the green LED in the meter. And change the lenses out on the face. I was going to do that for you and put green lenses in it so that these things look more green than they do yellow-green. So get that done, get her boxed up, and I'll give you a demo here in just a minute. Here's all the parts that I removed and upgraded. There's the yellow lenses, the old crystal. That's your old clarifier knob. 2 caps I took out to upgrade, and then all of the hi-fi mod changes. Okay. The old light bulb out from behind the meter, and the clarifier mod. Okay, Bobby. Here's the radio. See how that green lens makes these yellow-green readouts green? It filters the yellow frequency and just lets the green frequency through the filter. Looks pretty good. Now, the S meter is not as bright as it looks in the camera. But you can see there's 3 LEDs in there. Okay. This is the band switch, and this is the 10-turn clarifier. Okay, you'll like the 10-turn. Talkback's been totally removed. Matter of fact, the old clarifier and the talkback control is on this board here, and I took the whole board out. Excuse me. I've been under the weather here lately. But I'm using a stock microphone. Let me show you the modulation on this thing. Of course, as soon as I want to show it to you, it doesn't sync up anymore. I just had it sync, but you can see the pattern there. Okay, that's a good looking pattern. And that's on AM. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down for a second. Switch to sideband. And I'm not going to be able to get it to sync up at all on sideband. Hang on a minute. Tweak the time. I just ain't gonna give it to me. There we go. There's sideband right there. Okay. See, they both look really, really good. Let's do some power checks. On let's see, still on sideband. I'm on 28.575, which is above the tech voice band. Let me switch bands. Get back down in the tech voice band. Okay. Let's see, which meters am I on? Okay, I'm on the bird. See, up this high on AM, I'm sorry, that's lower sideband. We've got about 20 watts RMS. And that says about 15, 16 watts peak. I don't get that. Let me switch to two-tone. That looks better. So even way up here at 28,495, you got 20 watts out. Now, let me go down to close to where that other channel is that he likes to talk on. It's 26,915, you said. Okay, a little bit, about 22 watts RMS. And about 17, 18 peak. That's on sideband. That's with two-tone in there, but if you look, when I talk on it, on the radio, look at what peak does. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Hello. Audio 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Okay.
Ready, 33.
That's down on, that's not the lowest channel. It'll go down to this channel right here, 26,775. And the highest channel, well, I got to show you this. On the highest band, you only have channels 1 through 10. Okay. 11 on up is the same frequency, because that's the last count in the radio. Okay. So the highest frequency is on the fifth position on the band switch, and channel 10 on the channel selector. Okay, that's your highest frequency. And it don't matter, you can turn this all the way up to 40, it'll stay on that channel. Okay, and that's where that band starts, right there. Now, when he's on, if he wants to go to CB channels, you know, he's going to have to know the frequency of the CB channel, because it does not match the channel number. This channel readout is just telling you which channel on that band. It's reference to the band, not to the CB channel. It's not CB1 reference, channel 1 reference. Okay. We did that to get the frequency range that he wanted, that would cover everything he needed. Otherwise, you know, he wouldn't have got both channels, both ends of the band. But that's where it starts, on channel 1. See? And there's that channel that he likes. Now, You notice we at 895 here. If we want to go up 10, push in the Roger beep. Push in the Roger beep, jumps up 10, and you see the Roger beep light come on here. Roger beep is disconnected. That's the biggest waste of a button there is. So it's disconnected, and this is your plus 10 switch. Keeps from drilling holes, keeps from having to drill holes in the side of the radio or the back or whatever. I hate to do that shit. Okay. Now, for the first CB channel, there's channel 1. See what I mean? That frequency 26965, that's channel 1. But you see you're reading channel 16 on band 1. Alright? Just something to keep in mind. Ignore this channel number. Go by the frequency. Let's say you want to get on channel 19. It's going to be on what? 37? Yep. Channel 37, band 1 is channel 19, see 27185. So ignore that. Pay attention to the frequency counter. Okay? Other than that, you know, that 10-turn clarifier is really nice. And you got one of the first knobs. I bought these knobs special for these 10-turn clarifiers. They've got the knurled finish, so it makes it easy to hold on to. And there's also a set screw in it. See that set screw right there? That holds that knob on the shaft of that thing. And it's got plenty of slide in it. Alright. Let's see, is there any, oh yeah, I wanted to show you the receive. Now, that's channel 19, and I'm switched to the dummy load. The radio hears it. What I did, I turned the gain up on the receiver by changing components around, values of components around the amplifiers, the receive chain, because we needed to cover a larger area. You know, we need to cover 192 channels, so I hot rodded the receiver, and you see it's picking up channel 19 with me still being on the dummy load. Now watch what happens when I switch to the internal. And it's actually reading higher than 9. Thought I adjusted that down. Sorry about that. I'm not going to go back into it. I'm going to leave it like that. There it is on sideband. Okay. AM, lower sideband. Now, turn this off. One other thing I wanted to show you. Let me switch to an external antenna. On my IMAX 2000 on the west end. See this knob here, this button, switch? It's a CB, GNF, that's Galaxy noise filter. That circuit is very similar to the circuit that's in my Yaesu. Okay? I love this circuit, especially when you're operating on sideband. Look at that. Hear how quiet that damn thing is now? If we want to go to channel 38, flip up to the next one. Come back around here to 38, 385. I love that. That's what it sounds like with it turned off. Don't that sound good? Anyway, just wanted to demo that for you. With the radio on AM, it's got a 2-watt dead key from the bottom to the top. And I showed you it swings to like 20, 22 watts on the top and on the bottom. Those tests were done with a mic gain all the way up and just a stock hand mic. Okay. I think that's about all I need to show you. I'm going to leave it in that position. Remember, it's in that position. So if he thinks the radio's not working, show him that switch right there. Okay, Bobby. I sure hope your dad enjoys his new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 73s, everybody.